Welcome to Crafty Aims Workshop. How's everybody doing? My name's Amy if you've never been here before, and I love doing crafts. And today I'm going to be making something out of polymer clay. I'm going to be doing Snowman pins. These right here are two that I did several years ago. They've kind of yellowed with the type of glaze that I put on them, so I'm going to use a different glaze today and see if that does any better. But I'm going to do one similar to this, but hopefully I'll improve on these, because these were the very first ones that I probably ever did. So I'm going to put a black hat on the male snowman. I'm going to do a purple and pink color for the hat on the girl snowman, and then of course you need orange for the nose, and I'm going to use this blue glitter for the eyes. And so let's get started. Let me put these over here. So what we're going to do is, what I've done already is condition the clay, and if you have a pasta maker, let me see if I can move it over. One of these little thingies. You can put the clay through here and it'll condition it and soften it, and it'll just be easier to get softer. It gets softer a lot quicker is what I'm trying to say. Use the pasta maker if you have it. And if you don't, then you'll just have to spend a few more extra minutes conditioning your clay with your hands, which is not a big deal. Just get it mushed up and get it as soft as you can so that it's easier when you go to form your pieces. So, this is going to be a pin. So, I'm just going to just be sure that your pasta maker is clean when you're doing white. I just went through all of the colors to get them soft, and then I put this white in just now, and seems to be some residue of other clay colors. So hopefully this will still work out. I hope. Okay, so I want to make this fairly big, so I am going to flatten it a little bit, because I have plans on what I'm going to do with it later. Oh man, I just totally ruined that. Oh, maybe not. Okay. We'll work with it. We're going to work with it. Remember, if you have a pasta maker and you use it, make sure it's clean before you put white or any light colors in there, because you will ruin your clay. Okay, so get your roller out. Use a cup if you have a glass cup. Just don't, make sure it's a sturdy cup, of course, because you don't want to break the glass and cut your hands open. I think I want that size. We're going to do that. Okay, put that there. Now I'm just going to round the sides a little bit. And also with the clay, with the pasta maker, I think that's what it's called, sometimes you will get air pockets in there as you're folding it to put it through, and fold it again, put it through, fold it again, put it through. And so you'll have these little air pockets. And the best way that I know, and I thought of this because I think I see one in here. The only way that I know to get rid of them is to just, like I'm doing right now, just kind of work it out towards the edge. You can also, if you can get to it, get like a needle, but then you'll have to flatten it out again. But because if you don't get that little air pocket out, you will have a piece that doesn't look so good after you've cooked it. So if you can get those air pockets out, it's best to do that. This is a little rubber, it's a rubber end. I've got several of these different shapes that you can use. It kind of helps smooth things out. Sometimes you can put texture on it with this. But you don't need it. I mean, it's just, this is stuff that I've collected over the few years that I've been doing polymer clay, and I am by no means a professional, but I do like working with it. And so through the years I've just tried to find different tools and techniques to try to make things easier. I'm going to wipe this off. And you can wipe off this clay. I mean, it's plastic, it's polymer. So maybe I can get those pieces off. Just make sure you let it dry, because once you put another, if you put another piece on here when it's wet, it's not gonna work. So just let it dry, or get a paper towel and dry it off. Okay, make sure everything's clean, hands are clean. That's good. Now I think I'm going to do the girl first instead of the boy. I could do the boy. Let's do the girl first. So what we're going to do is we're going to take purple and pink. We're making a snake with it at the moment. Purple, get it down to snake form. Guys, I am thinking about doing a slime. I've never made slime before. I think I would like to do that. So look for that in upcoming videos. Okay, and then we're going to put these two together. See that? Okay, and all we're going to do is twist. Okay, I like that. Go like that. Just push that down. Alright, then get my little cutting tool. If you've got a razor blade, use that. I've got a razor blade. I just have this in front of me. Just cut those off. So I'm just winging it right now. You guys do however you like to do it. This is all about doing what you like. Okay, and then I'm going to do some texture spots. Okay, then I'm going to get a very, very important tool, and that would be the toothbrush. And we're going to give it texture. If you don't have a toothbrush, I figured out another cool thing you could use if you have a spare and you want to wash it off and get it clean so it doesn't ruin your pieces. And that would be, there's a point right here, mascara, a mascara head or whatever you want to call that. You can use this. Just kind of rub it on there. Ooh, I like that actually better, I think. Just something that gives it texture, like it was crocheted, because that's what this is supposed to be looking like. We're going to put a little ball on the top. That's what I'm working on now. So I'm going to make it into a snake. Again. I'm going to make it as thin as I can. Well, not as thin as I can, but pretty small. And we're just going to cut out small pieces to make the pom-pom. I am going to get my razor blade for this. Sorry if that's moving. It's on my bungee cord setup. If you guys seen my, well, I don't know if you guys are going to see that before you see this. Right now, I have my camera sitting on a tripod with bungee cords all over the place, trying to keep it stable and not falling over. It's pretty funny, actually. You should see me, and I'm sitting right in the middle of it. If I can, I'll try to remember to put a picture of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, where is my tweezers? Right here. Get my tweezers. And I'm just going to stack it on. Okay. Gonna take that, put it on the top. Hopefully it'll stick. That's cute. I need to put some more on there to fluff it up some more. That's good. Now to the next part. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and make the carrot nose. So you get your orange. You're going to have it thinner on one side and fatter on the other, just like a carrot. I'm going to put some texture on it. Just like a carrot would have. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy be so. It's a corncob pipe and a button nose. Oh, he's not having a button nose. My snowman's having a carrot nose. Okay, just put that on there. I don't know, is that too big of a nose? I don't think so. I think it'll be okay. Alright, and then we're going to do little teeny tiny black balls for the coal for the mouth. Now on my old one, I had just done a little mouth. I don't think I want to do that this time. I think I'm going to do actual pieces of coal. So, roll them up into abnormal shapes. Nothing should be perfect because coal is not perfect. And smile a little bit, Amy. Okay, or let her smile a little bit. Excuse me, it's a girl. It's a girl. Let her smile. Okay, I like that. And then, I don't know, do I want to have blue eyes or do I just want to have black dots? You know what? I think I'm gonna do... I think I'm just gonna do black dots for eyes. Or I could do eyelashes. I really do like the eyelash look, but this is gonna be realistic, more realistic snow girl, so I think we're just gonna do little tiny eyes. Okay, after playing with it for a little while, I got the eyelashes on like I wanted, but then I realized, you know what, I don't want that, because I want it to look like an actual snowman. So, no cartoony look. I'm just going to do just the regular old-fashioned kohl for eyes, kohl for the mouth, and the carrot for the nose. And right now I'm just doing some texturing, making it look like snow that has been mushed up together. Alright. I might do that some more later, but there's that one. I think I really like that. Alright, so there's the girl. Now we're going to work on the boy. Okay, we're going to flatten it out some. Cut it so it's the same size. Round it. Guys, I've got stuff that I want to do on video right now. If only I didn't have to work outside the home. I'm so excited to do some of these things that I've been thinking about for a while, so I cannot wait. Okay. Now we're going to make the hat for Frosty. And so I think we're going to flatten him out too. Let's see. Let's cut this in 2 pieces. A small piece and a large piece. And then we need to flatten this out for the brim of the hat. Now, let's do a pink flower for the hat to match the girl Frosty. Now I'm going to put a little bit of purple in the middle. Alright, now we're going to do the mouth. Same exact way we did last time. Okay, and then we have eyes. And I'll make the nose. Okay, remember we're going to do carrot. One side is longer than the other. And then we're going to texture with the little things that carrots have on them from growing in the ground. Alright. Texture. Make sure these are put down really good. Okay, now texturing. Okay guys, now we are ready to put a little bit of shading or whatever. What I'm going to do really, the main thing, is putting little red cheekies or pink cheeks because I just think it looks better. So you can do one of two things. You can use these chalk pastels that I've got here. And these are soft half pastels. So they're just like half the size of your normal size pastels. Anyways, you don't have to do this step. I am trying to make it more realistic as what you would have if you were to make a snowman outside, but I do like the little teeny tiny detail of putting rosy cheeks on, so that's what I'm going to do. So you can either use pastels or, let's see, you can use real blush, which I have done before. Whatever you have, it doesn't matter. What's this one? Ooh, you could use that. I mean, whatever you've got, it doesn't matter, because after you finish this, whatever you're using to shadow, it's going to stick, because we're going to put gloss over it, so whatever's on there, it's going to stay. But for today, I'm just going to do just the tiniest amount of pink. I think that's it. Now we're just got to bake it and then gloss it and then put a pin on the back of it, and that will be it. Okay, they've been baked. Gloss them now, and I'm going to use again the Diamond Flecto Varathane varnish in gloss. These babies shined up. You don't need much, especially for these little things. Whew. And just do a light coat. Although that looks like I have put it on there pretty thick. Also, try not to put bubbles, get the bubbles out, because sometimes this will get bubbly. If you don't get the bubbles out, unfortunately they won't come out once it's dry. So if you can get them out while it's still wet, that's the best thing. And try not to have puddling either. I'm going to try to remember to do 2 coats. I think 2 coats is actually better. But 1 coat works just fine too. A lot of times I just forget to do a second coat. So 1 coat is fine, but if you can get 2 coats on there, that is actually the better option. I think these turned out pretty good. I'm really impressed. I like it better than the first ones that I made a while ago. And in some upcoming videos, you're going to find out what I'm going to do with these. You can keep them as just pins, which I'm going to glue a pin on the back of it, so you can pin it to anything, but I've got plans for these later, so keep an eye out for new videos. Alright, I think that's it. And I will be back as soon as this dries, and we'll go ahead and put the pins on. These are dry enough for me to glue the backings on. So I am going to use E6000. I would use Crazy Glue, but mine dried up, so I'm going to have to go buy some more. But this will work just as good. So let's see, I'm going to put a little bit here. Okay. This, I think, works on pretty much anything. It dries clear, but you do have to be careful because it does have a very strong smell to it. So you really want to be in a well-ventilated room. Alright, so we'll let these dry and that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you can and you would like, please share it on social media. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more crafty happiness. Alright guys, see you later.